All right, everyone. Welcome to OCSEFHacks. How are we doing today? Good, good. All right, let's.
All right. If everyone is ready, we're going to go ahead and start our opening ceremony. All right, so who are we? My name's Sebastian.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Priyansh.
We do hackathons all the time here in Orange County. These are some pictures from previous hackathons we've been to, and today we are bringing the hackathon to you guys. So, thank you. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, we want to explain more?
Yeah, but all of these are different from different hackathons. Some of these are in person. That one's from Crack the Code, which happened a couple weeks ago. Some of these are from online hackathons. This one up here is from a hackathon in San Diego. But there are so many opportunities for hackathons in the Southern California area. And later in this slideshow and in the closing ceremony, we'll talk about how you guys can find these opportunities.
Yeah, so we're juniors in high school right now, and we started off freshman year by attending all of these hackathons. It was just like a crazy idea. One day we said, let's go to San Diego for a one-day hackathon. And we went there, we had a lot of fun, and that's how our journey really started. We also participated in other hackathons in Orange County. And yeah, every single hackathon, we've had tons of fun. We've been able to create a cool project, and we've been able to take home awards, swag, all that kind of stuff. So with that positive experience, we want to bring this to you guys. And yeah, so let's go on to our mission. So Priyansh.
So our mission statement is to foster computer science education through pursuit of the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals are what you guys are going to be creating a project around today.
Right, so why are we called OCSEFHacks? So what is OCSEF? If we go to the next slide, you'll notice that OCSEF stands for the Orange County Science and Engineering Fair. So OCSEF is an organization that's been around for 70 years now. Every year they host a science fair with hundreds to thousands of attendees. And all these students will submit projects that are not just coding, but they can also be biology, they can also be all kinds of other things. And so we really want to quickly give a brief overview of what OCSEF is. There are three main pillars to competing in OCSEF. You have to research, create, and compete. So OCSEF is a science fair. You want to research, you want to first identify a problem in society. You want to brainstorm how to solve it, and you want to create an action plan. Then we move on to the create part, where you're going to be creating the bulk of the project, whether that may be engineering, so you're building something, or inquiry, so you're going to a lab, or you're participating in a study. And finally, you'll compete. So OCSEF just ended a couple months ago. They were in March. And what happens is you present your projects to a bunch of industry professionals. So that may be like professors, that may be people who work at tech companies. And after you submit the projects, they'll get graded, and we will have their awards. And this happened 2 months ago, and we're looking forward to next year of OCSEF.
Right, and the idea of us collaborating with OCSEF in this hackathon is that not only are you creating projects that you're competing with and that you'll be judged on tomorrow, but you can also take these projects and maybe use them when competing next year in next year's Orange County Science and Engineering Fair. So that might be something you guys want to keep in mind. That's one of the reasons we chose the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals, is because you can easily apply any project that you make today to a possible OCSEF project in the future, if you guys are interested. All right, and another one of our fiscal sponsor actually is Hack Club, the Hack Foundation. How many people here know what Hack Club is? All right, a few hands. Good job to you guys. Hack Club is this awesome organization for high school and pretty much high school students all around the world. These are some pictures of some Hack Club events that we've personally been to. This was about 2 weeks ago in Shanghai, China, where Hack Club flew Andy and I out to present a game that we made. Hack Club is this amazing organization that has so many resources for you to take advantage of. And we'll be going a little bit more about what Hack Club is and how to join throughout today and tomorrow.
Yeah, and really want to quickly go over a new event that Hack Club is planning. So just a couple weeks ago, Sebastian and I were flown out to Shanghai, all expenses paid, and we were to present our games to researchers and professionals over there. And another event that they're planning over the summer is Shipwrecked. So Shipwrecked is another crazy trip hosted by Hack Club. They're going to have 130 programmers that are high school only, that will be flown out to the Boston Harbor and compete in an in-person hackathon from August 8th to 11th. The main general idea right now is you're making 4 projects that you're passionate about, and you're going to post about them on social media. One of them goes viral, and you're invited to be flown out. We'll go over a bit more about this throughout the day and during the closing ceremony, so ask us if you have any questions. But now let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Priyansh?
So some of our sponsors, of course, you're sitting in the theater of the Discovery Cube. Discovery Cube is one of our main partners, as well as OCSEF, as this hackathon is named after. And Hack Club being our fiscal sponsor is another one of our partners, helping us with banking and our money. Some of our diamond level sponsors are Ivy Max and T-Mobile. T-Mobile helping us with our network, and Ivy Max, who's helped us with our prizes and being able to purchase all of this amazing stuff for you guys to, I guess, enjoy.
Yeah, so on our Emerald level, we have iFixit. iFixit is a company dedicated to helping students fix their own laptops, fix their own hardware. And Sebastian here has actually used iFixit.
Yeah, so iFixit is a big right to repair advocate. It basically means if any of you guys are familiar with Apple or any other companies that really don't like it when you repair your own stuff, you might know that it's really hard if something breaks. You have to take it into a store. They'll charge you so much money to fix it. iFixit is a big advocate for, like I said, right to repair, which is you yourself can repair the devices that you own. So I've personally used their products in the past. I think they're an amazing company, and they generously donated some tools you guys can use, which we'll go over a little bit later.
Yeah, and B-Tree Code Academy, right there, the booth over there. So they're dedicated to teaching both beginner and intermediate students. I know a lot of you guys here are beginners. I know a lot of you guys here are intermediate students, and you'd be a great pick to signing up for them, checking their free consultation, that kind of stuff. Just giving a talk to him. It'll be a very enlightening experience.
Yeah, and then Ivy Max is over there as well. If you want some college help and stuff like that, you can ask them.
Yeah, and with our gold level, we have XCamp. XCamp is a both online and in-person coding school that's based in Silicon Valley. They're offering some of the prizes today that we can talk about later. And Elite Prep, which is a college preparation company that is based in Irvine as well. So let's quickly go over our silver sponsors. Priyansh.
Some of our silver sponsors who have provided some of our software and some other swag and are doing some of our workshops today are AOPS, Wolfram, LangChain, ACI, Desmos, XYZ, Interview Cake, Bytes and Vots, and yeah, and Coder School. So you might see a thing from a workshop today from Coder School and Bytes and Bots, so be prepared for that. So especially if you're a beginner, we have some Intro to Python workshops and Intro to Flask, and you should look forward to that.
Yeah.
We'll actually go over that.
And Wolfram is providing every student with their Wolfram 1 6-month subscription, which includes like cloud computing, includes cloud deployment. You can like deploy websites on their backend, and each subscription is worth $800. They're providing it for free to every single student here today. So huge shout out to them. Next, we have a word from our sponsors, Ivy Max. So if everyone could please give a big round of applause to Ivy Max here.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Hannah, and I am representing Ivy Max today. We're very happy to be here. And just a little brief introduction of our company. So we started out in 2004. So far we have been in business for 21 years. And we have 8 locations across California. They are Irvine, San Diego, LA area, and Yorba Linda, Diamond Bar, Cupertino, Palo Alto, and Fremont. So the closest one to here is Irvine. We're based in the Irvine Roosevelt Plaza. So if you're interested in getting help in planning, getting ready for high school, for college, welcome to talk to us. We can help you with the application essay, with test prep, with summer camp applications, help you with the essays. And we have all kinds of student clubs, volunteer opportunities, can help you apply for the President's Service Volunteer Awards or Congressional Awards. And if you're interested, we can help you arrange a free consultation with our counselors to talk about how we can help you. And today I come here with one of our partners, Franklin Academy. So now I'm going to give the floor to Ivy Max partner, Dr. Yu from Franklin Academy.
Yeah, huge round of applause, guys.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Thank you for the invitation from our great partner, Avimax. I have the chance to meet so many of the talented, creative mind gathering all together. I'm also very excited to introduce some great opportunities from FEF for every one of you. First, we have the Franklin Research Internship Programs. You might have a chance to work with the university college professors or industry professionals to work with the research topic that you are interested with, you are truly interested with. Whether it will be in the subject of biomedical engineering, computer science, environmental study, or even economics. Okay? You are able to use these opportunities to push the boundary of your knowledge. Second, proudly partner with the School of Engineering, UC Irvine. So we're offering the autonomous driving summer camp for our high schoolers. So you are able to work in the labs of UC Irvine to explore the AI algorithm, the sensor system, the dynamic simulations, and also the future of the mobilities. Lastly, Franklin Academy was accredited private high schools in the Orange counties. So we're offering all the courses is UC A to G approved. So this summer, we offer the lot of wide open AP courses for our students. If you feel trouble to find out the right courses at your school, if you have a trouble to challenge yourself for the prestigious AP courses that are offered in your school, such as AP Seminar, AP Research, or just like some classes you hear is the teacher is harsh, you don't like that teachers, you can reach out to us, okay? Lastly, on behalf of Franklin Academy, Franklin Education Foundations, and all our partners, I hope you have very good luck today and enjoy this unforgettable journeys and happy hacking. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's get one big round of applause for all of our sponsors now. One more? Okay. All right, with that out of the way, let's go over the schedule quickly. So, schedule for today? Yeah.
Yeah, so today's schedule is going to be, we're going to start hacking about 9:15. I think we're a little bit late now, but we'll start hacking right after this presentation. At 10 a.m., we have our first workshop, which is an Intro to Flask workshop. At 11 a.m., we have Write Your Way In, Strategic Storytelling for College Admission, which is by Ivymax. 12:30 is going to be our lunchtime. We'll be providing pizzas. And if you have any sort of dietary restrictions, make sure to let me know. At 4 p.m., we have an Intro to Python course. At 4:30, we have a snack, which is honestly just, there's snacks back there, so you can grab whatever you would like. And at 5:45, day one of hacking will end.
All right, so now let's go over the prompt for the project you guys are making today. Our prompt is fairly open-ended. Create any project that addresses one or more of the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals. We'll be going over those goals in just a second, but that means any project that covers any of those goals. We also have specific prizes for each individual goal, but try finding one issue outlined in these 17 that you can focus on and that you think your project can make a meaningful change to. All right, and what is an SDG? So an SDG is the Sustainable Development Goals. They were created by the United Nations as a way to help the entire world become more sustainable. They've been adopted and they're recognized internationally. And this is really a framework for all of you guys, for future generations, to continue making projects that actually make change in our world so that way we can keep innovating in a sustainable way. You can learn more about these goals. For the ones relating to special awards, we'll go over those on the slides. But if you want detailed descriptions of each one of these goals, you can go ahead to this link, SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals.un.org.
Okay. Yeah, so let's go over prizes next. So if you follow our Instagram, you'll know all of these prizes were announced, but if you don't, here you go, here's the grand reveal. For Novus in third place, we have Raspberry Pi 5s, and this will be one per team. Second place? One per team member, sorry. Second place, we have 27-inch curved monitors for gaming. And in first place, we have AirPods 4. Okay, next track. In third place for senior, we have the Keychron keyboard. Second place, we have these JBL headphones. And in first place, we have TVs. Okay. So now we go on for special prizes, Priyansh.
Some of our special prizes for our SDG 7, which is our, do you know the energy one? We have a U-Green charger. For SDG 4, which is our education one, we have our Ivy Max $500 gift card. And for SDG 12, which is
responsible consuming,
we have an iFixit kit.
All right, so now we're going to go into each prize, each special award prize for each Sustainable Development Goal individually.
Yeah, so SDG 4 is sponsored graciously by Ivy Max, and this is from the UN's website, quoted, to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. So the basic gist of this is that we want everyone to be well educated and have the resources they have. So any projects related to education will fall into this category. For example, if you make an academic calendar, if you make something that reminds you every time an assignment is due, if you make something that can help you write your homework, act as an assistant, this will all count in here, and this will all go towards the sponsored prize. Next we have SDG 7.
So SDG 7 is reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. And for this, we have this really cute U-Green robot charger. I think it's really cool. But this is any project that has to do with sustainable energy. Let's say, or really energy in general. Let's say you want to make something that can track your home's energy usage, so you know like when to use different appliances at what time, so you can get not only the cheapest energy but also the most clean energy. It can be something where you track the battery on a laptop, or you see the life of different batteries that could be used in maybe an industrial-sized battery pack. But yeah, that's what SDG 7 is. So any project that has to do with energy, the best project will win our U-Green robot charger. And SDG 12, iFixit, has generously given us their Pro toolkit, which is their most expensive toolkit. This has everything and anything you will need to repair practically any device. I highly recommend iFixit. If I was competing, I would be competing for this prize, because this is just an amazing tool, especially if you're into taking apart laptops, looking at different pieces of technology up close. I highly recommend submitting to this. This is anything that ensures sustainable consumption and production. A big part of right to repair is making sure that one-time use electronics aren't created, so that they're not just dumped in landfills. So if you create any project that has to do with responsible consumption, maybe finding ways to recycle old electronics, finding ways that like maybe you could make something where you can communicate with different companies for recycling batteries, stuff like that. Anything that has to do with SDG 12 will be submitted into this category for, the best project will win the iFixit Pro toolkit.
Yeah, and before we end, we want to give one huge shout out to everyone involved. We've been planning this event for 9 months now, and we've been having weekly meetings with the Discovery Cube and with OCSEF. So on the OCSEF side, we want to shout out Ms. Voris, she's here today, and she was at the check-in booth. Dr. Cronin, she's an executive director for OCSEF, and she's been helping out with a lot of the logistics. I want to thank Mr. Gilbert, who has provided the projector for the workshop place. We want to thank Dr. Sugarman, who has been a gracious mentor and is the director of judging at OCSEF. And of course, we want to thank Ms. Allen, who is unfortunately not here today, but she will be watching the live stream and watching you guys code on. Additionally, we want to thank the Discovery Cube staff. So we've been having weekly meetings with Discovery Cube and OCSEF, and it's been this whole process, so we want to give them the proper thanks. Ms. Lee, Ms. Carnes, Ms. Sunderland, and Ms. Purdy have all contributed greatly to our planning, and we appreciate you all for sticking through this with us. And finally, we want to thank all of the CUBES volunteers and OCSEF's ambassadors. So the CUBES volunteers have purple Discovery Cube shirts on, and OCSEF ambassadors have the black shirt that Sebastian is wearing, has OCSEF ambassador on the front. So big shout out to them. Let's get one big round of applause for them.
And now I think it's a time that you guys have all been waiting for. Oh, come on.
There we go.
Happy hacking!
Let's go, guys. Have fun.
Have fun. All right.
Oh,
So now we want to address some things before, logistical things before we actually begin. So here are all the Wi-Fi passwords. If you're having trouble getting into one network, try another one. The top one, the Wi-Fi 2, Wi-Fi 1, those are the names, and then the passwords are listed below. If you're still having issues, then let us know. But try all of these if you can't get into one. For the outlets, we will grab a screwdriver in a couple minutes, and we'll unlock as many outlets as you guys need. And yeah, anything else we need to say?
If I can get a quick raise of hands of everyone who marked on their registration form that they would be looking for a team and they still don't have one, if you could just raise your hand quickly. Anyone that is looking for a team but doesn't have one yet?
Okay, so anyone's looking for a team, just come up to the stage after opening ceremony, and then we'll get you paired up with the team. Yeah. Also, the Wi-Fi was graciously provided by T-Mobile. They're supporting each one of these networks. And the reason some of you guys might not be able to connect is because each network has a cap of 40 people. So just try another network and it should be fine. We're under capacity right now.
Yeah. And if you are connected with like a phone or a mobile device, please, if you could disconnect, that would be awesome. Just connect your computers and we'll help connecting any sort of your phone to your computer if needed.
All right, perfect. I think that's it. You guys can go ahead and start hacking. Good luck.
Good luck.
Individuals from your team, come up now, please. Thank you.